Hi, this is Kimberly St. John, the Healthy Mindset Nurse. Thank you so much for being here, and if you have not done so already, please hit that subscribe button. So I want to talk to you today about something that I know a lot of people are struggling with. I know this because I talked to a coworker of mine in the hospital about this the other day, and I saw some posts on Reddit recently with people struggling with the same thing. And it is something that I definitely have been through and struggled with for many years. So hopefully I can help somebody who's going through the same thing navigate this and just try to relax through it and figure out how to navigate that really difficult challenge that it can be sometimes of furthering your nursing education. So I started out as a CNA, a nurse assistant, and I loved it. I just was not quite. First of all, I don't think I had the confidence to just go straight into nursing school. So I really admire you if you do, like straight out of high school, that's what you want to do, and you go straight into like a BSN program, bachelor's program of nursing. Good for you. That was not me. And it's not a lot of people. I see posts all the time and see questions from people saying, oh, I'm already this age or I'm this old. And I'm just now, thinking I want to get into nursing. How do I do that? Or you might be a CNA already and you want to become a nurse, but you may not have the grades. And for me, it was a combination of things. It was like I did not have really good grades in high school. I did not do well when I first went to college because I didn't know what I wanted to do, and my grades were bad. They sucked. And now, as you can see, I have a bachelor's degree and a master's degree. So honestly, if I can do it, you can do it too. I started from literally like not even having a clue of what I wanted to do and doing other things before I even got into nursing. So anyway, let's cut to the chase here. There is a principle, and this comes from Harvard Business School, that a person is happy or tends to live a life of happiness, be satisfied with their life when they are consistently working on something that is meaningful to them. So in other words, it's not about like that destination, like I'm not going to feel happy until I get this, or I'm not going to feel happy until I get that. It is about, and I can tell you this from personal experience as well as telling you the research, that it really is about just that small, consistent action moving in the direction that you want to go. And you may not have the grades for it yet. You need to take extra classes for that to get that GPA up. You may not even have a clue where to start looking for schools. You might not have the confidence, and I saw a post today on Reddit that somebody just didn't have the confidence and didn't think they were smart enough to be an RN, and all kinds of things that we can talk ourselves into or out of, right, with that negative mindset. So the main thing is small, consistent action. And in the case of my friend, and I'm so happy that she talked to me about this so I could at least share my experience with her, is that she is applying to nursing programs and is not having much luck. She, I think, has gotten, rejected by at least one school, I think. And it's tough. And I told her, I have been there. Like, people don't see the journey and the struggles that you go. And your friend right next to you might be like, I don't know, I got in the first time. But they struggle with other things. I mean, we all struggle with different things, whether it seems like, it came easier for us or not. But for me, yeah, I got rejected by several nursing schools before I got in. So I was getting kind of tired of receiving those rejection letters. And then if you are in this process, you know how like crazy and inconsistent it is. It's like there's no rhyme or reason. I was actually hoping by now it had kind of like standardized a little bit more, but from talking to people, I don't think it has. So every school has different requirements. Every school has different cohorts that you apply to. So I just remember, if this can help you at all, I just remember feeling so overwhelmed with like, okay, I applied to that school, I didn't get in. I applied to that program, I didn't get in. This program says I can get in as long as I bring my GPA up. So they suggest that I take this certain class and go and try for an A, and then that'll bring my GPA up enough that I can apply for the next cohort, the next semester. And it's just like so frustrating. I went through years of this, years, and in different states even. I was in this, this was all, actually, no, this was in California. And then when I got out here, it was still another challenge for me to find an LPN to RN program. So anyway, I've been through all of it. I should have pulled them out for this video. I have like a mountain of transcripts from different colleges with different classes that I was trying to use to bring my GPA up, to apply to another program. It's like crazy. And it got more challenging every time I'd apply to a different program, because I would have to pull out all of my transcripts again and submit all of them. I didn't just have one school I went to. It gets really complicated and really overwhelming and really discouraging. So my advice is one day at a time. Even if you're just working on the process for 15 minutes a day, that can be really helpful so that you're not overwhelmed with like dealing with this for hours on your day off. Just like 15 minutes a day. So small, consistent action, and that is research based. That will bring you towards your goals faster than you can even imagine and without burning you out. Also, my advice, and what I told my friend as well, is to create just put a note like in your phone. I use my notes in my phone, and I just started a note titled something like, nursing programs. And then under that, I would put what school I contacted, and the name of the school, what day it was, and who I talked to. And then what information I learned. Like, okay, I talked to, whatever school, and they told me that I can apply, next year at this date. And then I talked to this school, and they told me that I can apply. Their program opens up for applications on this date. So I'd put that down. That way I had all of the information in front of me, and it wasn't quite so disorganized in my head, although it was still, a lot. But at least you have that in front of you. You've got records of what program you can apply to when. You've got a program of what the name of that school is that you talked to and who you talked to. And next thing you know, just small, consistent action working toward that goal of getting, continuing your education, you're going to be amazed. I swear, you will get in. If this is something you decided you're going to do, it may take a long time. It took me a really long time to get my GPA up high enough and all that. But you will get there. You will get your grades good enough. And you will get into a nursing school. Honestly, it doesn't matter where you go, from everything that I know anyway. If you know something different, let me know. I guess I hear that there's some bad schools out there. As long as it's an accredited program, that's all you need to worry about. It's an accredited nursing program. Go, get that education. And you will eventually get in. It's frustrating because it's not happening as soon as you want it to, or as soon as you think it needs to in your life, but it will happen. So just one day at a time, just consistent action. Create that just little notes document in your phone of, what schools and when you applied to them and all that, to keep things organized, and just keep moving forward. You will get in, and one day you're going to look back, forgetting that you even wrote that note on your phone. You're going to check your phone and be like, oh my God, I remember when I was first starting this, and it seems like so long ago now. I promise it will happen. It just takes time and patience and persistent action. I hope this helps. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day. Thanks.